Holiday in Venice, a radio drama in 9 parts starring Jeanette Beverly as Pat Marley and Darrell Back as Candida Watson. The 2 trainee reporters have spoken to Sir Magnus Chesterton, the chairman of WCP, about chemical dumping at sea. He has told them not to continue with their story. Part 4, Facts and Photographs.
Miss Smithers?
Yes, Sir Magnus?
Ring Mr. Flapton. Tell him to come to my office as quickly as possible.
Well, what did you think of Sir Magnus?
He's a dangerous man. And I think he knows who told us about WCP.
Yes.
I'm a bit frightened. Maybe we're in danger. It's a good thing he didn't know where Sam is.
But he does.
Huh?
Bill Sargent told his secretary. Sir Magnus knows that we've just been in Venice. So he probably guesses that Sam's in Venice, and that's where we got the story. We've got to warn Sam.
Yeah, you're right. But first we're going to talk to our editor.
What do you think you're talking about? I am not going to print your story in this newspaper. I want to keep my job, you know.
Well, Mr. Sargent...
Could you bring me another coffee, Maureen? Sorry, Miss Marley, you were saying?
This is the Daily Reporter, the paper that always prints the truth. So why not print our story? Or is it because the owner of the newspaper is Sir Magnus Chesterton's friend?
Well, that doesn't help, of course. But look, I arranged the interview for you to help you with your training. And you go and shout at Sir Magnus Chesterton. You really got me into trouble. I mean, how would you feel if I...
thought this was an independent newspaper.
Now, listen, you two. You come in here with a story about WCP, one of the biggest chemical companies in this country. And you haven't got any proof at all. No facts, no photographs. What do you expect me to do?
But Sam, what about Sam Callow?
Look, Miss Watson, I used to be young like you. I know it's difficult to believe. And I used to think that every story I heard was the most important story in the world. But I was often wrong.
But we're not wrong. And our age has got nothing to do with it.
All right. You tell me about some ex-employee. You said he was a research chemist, I think it was.
Yes, that's right. And he's in danger.
But where is he? And who should I believe? A company like WCP? Or your invisible friend? I can't believe his story if he won't tell it to me. And how do you know that he's telling the truth?
But, Mr. Sargent, we talked to Sam. You didn't. And we're absolutely sure...
All right. I'll tell you what I'll do. You bring me a story with facts and photographs. If your friend Sam Callow has told you the truth, you'll both get permanent jobs with the Daily Reporter. If not, you can find another newspaper to work for.
Mr. Flapton is here, Sir Magnus.
Thank you, Miss Smithers. You can go home now.
Thank you, Sir Magnus.
Flapton, come in here quickly and shut the door.
Right.
Now listen, I've got a problem. Somebody has told 2 young reporters about our chemical dumping at sea, and I think that somebody is Sam Callow.
What you gonna do?
I'll tell you that in a minute. But at least I think I know where Sam Callow is.